Hey, what's up, y'all? And today we're talking about what happened to Mondays. Well, what happened to Monday, but that's how I'm feeling. What happened to Mondays? Can't stand. It's your boy Taz coming live for this movie review. This is Taz on the Reel. I'm gonna bring you all the reviews for the Netflix movies that doesn't get the annual review. So, what happened to Monday? It's I like how it started off. I love those entrances where it's just the disastrous news about something going wrong across the whole world, and then boom, we have to take these measures to save the rest of humanity. It's always good. It's always just interesting. I like to hear those stories. I think it's just like, wow, how does it really feel to be like across the world we get the same news at the same time, and we all got to process it at once, like, you know what I'm saying? But um yeah, it was about how there's too many people on earth taking up too many resources. We need to cut down the population. So I was like, oh, this is where they got the inspiration for Thanos from. Had to be. This is like an older movie. I was like, okay, cool. That's what I was thinking. So, and they basically doing the same thing in the movie. This movie is taking them from, uh, it's taking siblings, it's taking people who have more than one child and taking those kids away, and basically telling everyone, they're going to freeze them, they're going to keep them until they find a answer to this resource problem. And then we have Kate Sitman, where she is this one woman who's actually the aspect of seven women. Uh, Septuplets, I think they said septuplets, which I've never heard of. Like seven identical people at the same time. That's crazy. And I know for that actor, she was all over the place because that green screen work, and then her her body double, they had to be just on set like all day trying to figure out where they were standing in the aspect of where they were standing again on green screen. That's crazy. So I already clapped my hands to that because wow, you had to do some work. So um yeah, and then you have these seven girls who take on the personality of one person, Kate Shipman. And these seven girls are named Monday through Sunday, like literally the days of the week. And then that's what gives you the title, What Happened to Monday, right? So the movie stars off the movie stars off like first 20 minutes giving you background of the girls, giving you background of everything that's going on, telling you, how they grew up in a sense, and what they had to do. And, they have, so it really gets started when Sunday gets home and everybody's at the dinner table, getting to know each other. And I was like, it seemed what's so hard about this is that some of the scenes seem very forced. It was like they acted more like clones than they did sisters. And I was just like, it seems so repetitive. Because at the table, one person laughed, two girls laughed. So you was like, okay, that's a little sisterly bond. You always have that one sibling you attach to more than most. But then it went around the whole table like, oh, and I'm like, yo, it obviously wasn't funny to some of y'all, but y'all tried to make it work and it was like forced. So I don't know. And then they give you the little thing that happened. So yeah, we and we figure out that whatever happens to one happens to another, and they they have these family meetings where after the day is gone, they after the day is over, they review what happened to each other on that day, and then go from there on how to proceed for the next day, whoever has the next day. So Monday goes out on Mondays, Tuesday go on Tuesdays, Wednesday go on Wednesdays, and so on and so forth. So it was like, and you figure out like they took that what happens to one happens to all things very far, and like when she when as a young girl when she chopped off her like had the accident and then the finger came off, it was like, okay, dang, that's crazy. Now you see how, it can be it can be a process for one of them. But then the granddad and the granddad, this is the same granddad from this the same dude who played Green Goblin in Spider-Man. So it's already kind of easy to see him as a villain. When he had each girl cut off the tip of their finger, of their index finger, I'm like, yo, you seen the. My thing is, you seen the finger like kind of hanging. You still had the index finger, like it was hanging off the rest of the finger. I don't know, and I'm not a doctor, so I can't speak for doctors, but I've always heard and I've known if you can put it on ice for 24 hours, a doctor can sew it back up to your body and it worked perfectly fine. I'm not sure if he didn't think of that. I'm not sure if he was just like, yo, you gonna have to learn this lesson and all of y'all gonna have to pay for it. Or I don't know. But I felt like there was a better way of doing it. And y'all have so much technology in this movie. And that's the thing. These movies have so much technology and so much advance of health, like healthcare and um health preparation, that it's like, yo, you couldn't think of anything else but to mutilate each one of those girls. That's wild. So back to like, you know, how they are now. Monday's going out. She has her everyday encounters. She, encounters the jerk in the office who has the competition with her of who's better, blah blah blah. And my thing is when she got out that elevator and she stood there and looked back after he was like, "I know your secret." It was like, yo, you took forever. It was a full 20 seconds. Like she stood there and she looked dead into space for like 20 seconds, and we just had to sit there and look into space with her, look at her, look at space. Like, my 20 seconds was wasted, dog. Like, can you give me those 20 seconds back? So then you have it where, you know, you don't really get no more interaction from Monday. Later on that day, everybody like, yo, what's going on? Where's Monday? Monday never missed a day. Monday was the like sticklers. Like, she was on point for everything. So, you know, and then I don't know who said it. I think it was Wednesday or Tuesday, Wednesday or somebody, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, one of those, you know, midweek people. She was like, if Monday gets caught, we no longer could go out. We'll no longer have a life, and we'll all just die in here together. And I was like, yo, you're thinking everything that I was thinking. Like, you definitely critiquing this movie better than I'm critiquing it right now because, yo, that's exactly true. So they stressing around here trying to figure out like what to do. And then they was like, man, forget it, dog. I don't know. We gonna send Tuesday out, and Tuesday we gonna have you like, do your research, search, try to figure out what's going on. So Tuesday out there doing her best thing, getting everything together, putting pieces together, little spots of, oh, this is what happened, this what she did, this, that, and the third. And it was like, oh, okay. I'm like, okay. Like, nobody thinking that's suspicious about how she acts and about everything she did yesterday. But everybody just thinks she was at like blackout drunk. Like, nobody gonna question that. Cool. So they did that, and Tuesday get caught, gets thrown in the cellar. Not the cellar, but gets thrown in the room. And then Tuesday, I'm like, I thought, now at this point, I'm thinking, okay, they're going to throw Tuesday in there with Monday. Monday and Tuesday going to come up with a plan. They're going to get out. Boom, we all good, right? Tuesday gets thrown in a room by herself. They hold her down. They try to make a deal, and then they say Monday, whatever. They say Monday said the same thing. So I'm like, oh, Monday dead. Tuesday dead. They got to the house, and then, boy, look, they got to the house, and they were like, yo, it's time to take out the rest of them. The first 2 days of the week out. Let's get the rest of this week popping. So they go in, and then by this time, we like really 40 minutes in. You lost them 3 people in the first 40. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Weekdays start to fight the agent people, and then in that battle, you just see, and it just seemed so how talented of an actress that this woman is, how she just kept, like, how she had to do all this choreography and get everything down pat, especially in the fact that it was like somebody next to her on a green screen or a body double that was next to her, and how they had to get everything clearly under point. I commend her because that was a lot to do. I was like, even when like it ended up, they were losing Sunday. Sunday got shot in the process of this little battle, in this little fight, and I was like, yo, you you are lying on the floor, looking up at you, holding yourself on the floor, looking down at you, holding you on the floor. Like, and then it was another you looking at the same thing you were looking at the person that you were on the floor holding the person in your arms that was you. I was like, yo, this is a lot. And I commend you because that is a great thing to do. Um, and I felt like it was just a Jeff Dunham skit. Like, it was perfect. Um, and then, so that stars off all of the like fighting and them against the Bureau of Child, Sibling Association, and they they're fighting them off, and then you know it's where they lose Sunday. Now the rest of the weekdays have to fight. Uh, so they're going against more agents come after them. Wednesday goes out there and Wednesday plays the part like, okay, now it's time for me to try to find the rest, Monday and Tuesday. Um, Wednesday is trying to find the starts of the week. And she gets mixed up with the Bureau trying to find her. And I was like, yo, that's crazy. Because then you get one of the members of the Bureau to come to the house and mess up Sunday, Thursday, and Saturday. And I'm like, yo. So Wednesday is out there by herself. And if Wednesday just had the help, like if they could have distracted him sooner or something sooner, like Wednesday probably would have still been alive. Because Wednesday was left by herself for like a good 10 minutes. And somehow she's still kicking butt. She's still making it. And I'm like, yo, somebody go get Wednesday. I would have had to whisper something to Wednesday just so she can get like something. Like y'all left her Friday around here like, okay, I can get you to the rooftop and I could get you back here if you just get to the rooftop. Yo, get to the rooftop, she gets shot. Yeah, it's cause all this time that you left. And Saturday, we figure out Saturday is like the virgin, just she talks a big game, doesn't walk it. And Saturday gets in there and it was amazing how as soon as you lose your innocence, you lose your life. Friday and Thursday the only ones left, right? So Friday and Thursday, they trying to escape, get to their sisters, try to, you know, find a better way out. And then Friday sacrifices herself for the rest of them, the two of them. And it's like, yo, you lost three sisters in one breath. That's crazy. Now it's only like 1 week they left, and it's Thursday. And I'm like, who thinks about Thursdays? Like, what? So Thursday figures out, oh, Thursday figures out, okay, I'm going back to end all of this. Thursday finds Tuesday, and I'm like, yo, Tuesday's still alive. Great. Thursday and Tuesday then tries to take down the Bureau. In the midst, they find Monday. Monday made a deal with these people to be the only one and take on the real person of Kate Sitman, right? On the aspect of the false character they came up with. And I'm like, you cannot be serious. Monday was Monday lost all her sisters because she wanted to be like an only child. Look, man, let me tell y'all now, this only child thing ain't sweet, dog. It don't it ain't fun. I'm an only sibling, y'all. This ain't all that. Trust. Keep it. Keep your siblings. You have more fun. You have more experiences. You got more lessons. People talk to you more. Look, don't. Just don't. So when she became like the evil villain of this, it was like, yo, what? And then you started to take out your sisters. You tried to fight your sister, lose in the end anyway. We figure out that, oh, they not saving the siblings. They just cremating them. And you were pregnant with kids. And it's like, we could have found a better way for this. I dislike you, Monday. And see, this is why nobody like Mondays. This right here, this movie tells you why nobody like Mondays right here. Because Mondays always betrays you. Always. Mondays will always betray you. So I would definitely say it's like an 8 for me. I enjoy like one character playing multiple characters in the movie. So that's what actually pushed it over the top for me. So I think it's an 8 out of 10 in my book. And I would definitely watch it again. Um and if you like the video, so if you like this video, if you've been watching me for a while and just like the things I do, you know, send it out. Send this video out to other people. Retweet, tweet, retweet, like, share, subscribe on here, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Share. And I love y'all, man. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of this. And we'll see you next time.